I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done.
What is going on,
Girls with their nails done.
This is it. What you've been waiting for. The Airtec DOWNPIPE Decat is here, and we're about to install it today. It's just started raining. Great. Gonna crack on because the guy's here. He's gonna help me through it because he's done it. This is from a subscriber. He's come all the way today with this. So before we do start, like and subscribe at the bottom. Click the like button. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Pictures and other goodies are all on there. So let's get to it. Because I don't want the rain just slowing down, so I don't want to get on with it. So let's go. So first things first, again, I want to do, guys, is obviously remove the heat shield, which goes over there, which is this bit here. There's a bolt there, there's one up there, and there's two at the top as well, and one on the side. They're a, what was it, 8mm? Yeah, they were an 8. And then obviously remove the boost pipe as well, so you can then remove the heat shield. And then it's this weird, horrible clamp thing here, which is, well, I used a deep impact socket, which is a spark plug socket, which is 10mm. That seemed to have worked, got it off. And then you're saying there's two more bolts down there somewhere, aren't you? Somewhere down there, two more to get to it from underneath. So I'm going to jack the car up now. So that's what you need to do for now at the top, until you need to get this clamp off in a minute. But yeah, you need to jump under the car now, undo those two bolts that hold it against the car, I'm guessing, and then jump behind underneath the car down here somewhere, and then get the two bolts off that connect to the rest of the system. Alright, you guys can see just down there somewhere there's a, what size is that, 10 is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 on there. Okay, so where that one is, there's one bolt there, and then there's the other one. Oh yeah, and another one. Oh, I can't really point it, just at the edge of my finger. So that's the only two that down here, yeah?
Yeah.
And then it's the two at the back.
And two onto the exhaust, and that's it.
Alright, okay. Okay, so where it's wet, guys, you spray double your foot there. One bolt there, and there's one around the other side, but I have to get them from the top. Because these, you said they're welded on there, are they?
Yeah, these are down here.
Oh,
Well, they're just crimped in.
Yeah. I'm going to have to learn to do this later on when I have an MOT, because I've got to put the cap back on. Unless I can find someone to MOT it.
It should be alright with a diesel.
On the side.
Oh, it's a 12,
Bit helping. Is it coming off?
Oh, I can't find the right side.
Oh, right. Alright guys, so I don't know how long it's been, about almost an hour I think. We've still not got anywhere. We managed to take it off from the turbo from up here. I thought I'd just come back and quickly show you guys how far we're getting. And yeah, in the instructions it says 30 minutes. Yeah, no, it's not going that way at the moment, is it? So we've had a result to angle grinding off the bolts there, just about see it. And then we took the wheel off, hoping we can get a bar through here, a bit more leverage on the old on the nut with the socket, but everything's just in the way. If your downpipe looks like this with the bolts going up that way, you're going to struggle like we are at the moment. So we've resorted to the angle grinder to grind the heads off, so we can try and punch the bolts through from the other side. Why he's doing that, I thought I'd just come in here. Perfect opportunity. I took off the boost pipe underneath and gave this a clean with some auto sole, and got some of this glue off that was on here as well. And then I thought I'd also give this downpipe a bit of a polish as well, a bit of a clean up, a bit of auto sole. I know it's not, it's metal polish, so it will get some of the grease off. And yeah, so this video is jumping over the place. I'm not really prepared for this job today because, as you can see, there's no workshop here now. My dad sold his shed, he's getting another one, and all the tools that heavy duty tools that I use are missing at the moment. They are been put into storage somewhere, and basically I'm just using the basic tools that I got, which are slow process, but yeah, it's getting there. But I'm just going to clean this up. I don't want to get in his way. He's doing that. I've got a cracked rib, so I can't really do too much. It's been 2 weeks and I'm still in pain, so I've got to be careful, not put too much strain on that. So I'm doing the easy-ish sort of jobs, but I'm getting my hands dirty as well. So when the new bolts go on, we're going to put the bolts going down this way and the nut on this side so that we can get to it from underneath. The old hardware is not going back on because we've grounded them off. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little while with an update. Right guys, so it's been another hour, no luck. As you can see, the downpipe's still there. I'm just putting it all back together now. Sam has gone, and yeah, no luck. Cat's still on, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to go to a garage and get this done because it's just, I've got a bad rib at the moment and I can't really do too much. That hurts, as you can imagine. So I'm leaving everything off at the moment. I've done it up from here and I've put one of the brackets back on underneath. That's all I'm going to do for now, and jack the car down and go in and call it a day. I'm going to go to a garage probably next week now, get this done properly. It's just to be much more easier if it's up on the ramp, because then you can actually get under there instead of laying on the floor and can't really move your arms. So you too might have this problem if your bolts are like mine underneath. I'm not getting under there, I'll show you again. You saw it how it was earlier. As you can tell, I'm a bit annoyed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the video here, but I am going to add a clip on from this for when it is installed. So yeah, we're just going to cut now to the finished product and what it's going to sound like. Right, and guys, so this is I don't know, almost a week later, so I can't really do anything. So we've got the downpipe, all the stuff I need in the back to do. Like I said, I can't get these off. I've tried. You might also struggle getting the 2 bolts off, so I'm glad these bolts are going on, because then these can just sort of and they're nice and easy to undo as well. So when I go when it goes on the car, I will put the bolt in that way down. So obviously the other part of the exhaust will be here, and then just put the nut on that way. And that way, if I ever need to get this off again, I can just get to it from under the car, because this bit's under the car, and you can get to the nut that way. I don't know why Ford don't do that. It's just ridiculous. But now it's a bit easier to get on and off. As you know, it's just the 2 bolts that go in there and on the turbo up there. And if you've still got stock boost pipes, and that will connect to the original boost pipe, but because I don't have that anymore, this is no longer needed, so I will just chop that off later on. What's going on, guys? So you join me yet again another day later. I got it fitted yesterday, as you would have seen in the video a minute ago. Started out from there, drove back. It's bloody loud, I tell you, very, very loud. As you can see, it is now in. That's the Airtec downpipe for the TDCi 1.6 FIESTA Mark 6, and yeah, a lot more room there now. That big box ain't there. Yeah, as you can see, that bracket there is not doing anything, it's just hanging there. The one at the back was also just hanging there. That's alright. Don't really need to have them bolted up. It can't go anywhere. Solid. So the install was a bit of a mess. I apologise for that. Things happen like that when you work on cars. Obviously, you undo it from here. You undo the 2 bolts, one at the back there and one around the other side. There's like a little U bracket there as well underneath. You have to get to those bolts from underneath the car if you're taking your standard cat off. And that's it, that's the 3 that you need to take off from up here. And then down at the back somewhere, you just about see the bolt there and the other one just there. Yeah, if they're nuts like that, you'd be able to get them off. If yours have nuts on it like that, easy peasy weasy. But unfortunately mine was studded from underneath and nuts were on top, so I couldn't get to them, and they were seized really badly on there. Now I tried pry bars, I tried grinding them off. Well, I didn't. The guy who you saw in the video who brought it down, Sam, who donated, and well, I bought his decat off him, sorry. He did try, and I also did try as best I could. We couldn't get him off. It's a good thing actually I did go to the garage, because even he struggled. He used heat, he used a blowtorch, he was grinding at it, he was drilling at it. They were really stuck on there, and then boom, he got them off. You can just about see one of them there. And yeah, now I'm happy that they are studded. Sorry, they are actually bolts now. I can actually get them on and off easily if I need to put my cat back on. Yeah, overall though, it's a nice piece of kit. Very nice. I don't like it being loud. I knew it was going to be loud. But I do notice now this turbo doesn't lag so much at the higher end. Even down low, it sort of picks up a little bit better. At the top end, I was explaining earlier on a Instagram live video I was doing. Time this video was made though, it would have been come and gone. But I was saying, normally if you had the cat on here and you got to the 3,800 RPM, you can still sort of feel the turbo sort of just dropping off a little bit. But now you don't feel it dropping off. Obviously it's still at its same boost levels as it was before, but it, you know, it doesn't feel like it is dropping off. You can normally get past it now a little bit more, but this is now completely straight pipe. There's no center box, there's no back box. This is just a straight out turbo, straight pipe all the way to the back of the car, and there's no boxes at all, which is why I'm thinking about now getting a center section done later on, and I'm going to get them to put a box in the middle of the car just to sort of quieten it down a little bit, because it is ridiculously loud, guys. Honestly, if you've done this to your TDCi, you know how loud it is, and if you have no back box on your TDCi, you know how loud it is, and you know what I'm on about. But if you haven't done it yet and you're thinking, oh, I want to get it done, yeah, you can still go get it done. If you want to go and do it, it's up to you, but can you live with it being loud? At the moment, I'm getting older, so you know what, loud cars to me don't do it anymore. You know what, it was back in the day, but to me, loud cars now, nah, sorry. Yeah, so I'm going to quiet this down a little bit, I think. It just is what it is with me. Unless you have a loud car for a purpose of it being quick, then by all means have it loud. But if it's just loud and not quick, then there's no point in it being loud, where this thing is reasonably quick. It's quick enough. Now I've got the bigger injectors in there, the downpipe, the RS intercooler and the boost pipes have been upgraded. Simple bolt-on stuff like that, and a K&N air filter that's going on. That's it really, and we've got a straight through exhaust now. So I'm going to start up. I know you guys are sitting there thinking, start it, then let's have a listen. I'm going to put the heat shield back on in a sec as well. I want to just cover it over. But yeah, let's have a listen. So very quickly before I do start it, I'll just say that this has been the second day now, or 1 full and a half day now. And yeah, first cold start this morning was ridiculously loud, and as it idled down it still was really loud, but yeah, it's really smoky now. It was before, but I'm going to sort all that, so let's have a little listen then. sounds pretty good. I think you guys can hear, you might be able to hear the turbine ever so slightly. Just ever so slightly. I'll give you guys a few revs, not too much, because this is my parents' house, so I don't want to annoy neighbours. And that's all I'm going to do for now. If you want to... Whoa, did all that just fall out? Yes, I think it did. I'll look this video back later on. Yeah, I'm going to end the video here then, guys. If you want to see a driving video, stay tuned for that. Anyone out there actually got any old GoPros they don't want anymore, or something like that, and they want to donate it to the channel, feel free to get in touch with me. I really will appreciate that, because I want to really do some more driving videos. I'm always doing this, guys. I'm always cleaning these exhaust tips. When it gets remapped, I'll get them to stop it from making it smoke so much. But anyway, yeah, I want to do some more driving videos. So if you guys want to, you got any old GoPros you don't use anymore, or any old cameras like that, feel free to get in touch. I would literally be using them all the time. I really would appreciate that. Yeah, find me on Instagram or Facebook, or email me. I'll leave it down in this video. But yeah, like and subscribe if you're new. Sorry this video is all over the place, me installing it, me going to the garage, and the next day now showing you it. Basically what I've just shown you up there what to do. It's very, very simple if your bolts aren't like mine, stuck on there. But it's done. There we go. I'm done for a little while now on engine mods. Just got to get it remapped now, and then we can work on the suspension. Excellent. See you guys later on. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. And support the channel, patreon.com/AJFocus. And Teespring, check out the merchandise. See you later.